A newlywed couple walked into a strange bar. They had no memory of how they ended up there. Their last recollection was that they had been enjoying their honeymoon just a short time ago. But when they tried to leave, the bartender, Deckham, informed them that in order to exit, they had to complete a deadly game. The couple thought Deckham was joking and ignored him, but after searching for a long time, they couldn't find an exit. The husband had no choice but to ask Deckham where the exit was. The answer was the same: they had to play the game to leave. The couple, still skeptical, didn't want to play along, but when Deckham opened a wall behind him, revealing bodies hanging there, they were frightened into agreeing to play the game. The game they drew was simple. Each person had 7 darts, and the one with the higher score at the end would win and be allowed to leave. However, there was a twist: each section of the dartboard corresponded to a human organ, and those areas were connected to nerves. Anyone hit wouldn't die, but they would experience excruciating pain. After the husband threw his first dart, his wife felt a sharp pain in her shoulder. The husband rushed over to check, but there was no wound. Then, when the wife threw her first dart, the husband felt a corresponding pain. What happened to them made it hard for them to deny what Deckham had said. The husband, furious, charged at Deckham, demanding to know what he had done to them. But Deckham only calmly repeated his earlier words.
As I told you before, in this game your lives are at stake.
Once all the darts were thrown, the game would be over. He also reminded the husband that the wife was currently in the lead. The husband had no idea what would happen if they lost, but the thought of his wife still being by his side made him feel that, no matter the outcome, it wouldn't be too terrible. As they casually threw darts, the husband suddenly remembered the bodies behind the bar. Fearing that if he lost, he might end up hanging like one of them, the fear of death made him waver. He pretended to slip and threw his dart onto the target.
Oh God, I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to, my hand slipped!
It's alright, baby. I'm fine.
The wife didn't get angry and said it was fine, but when she threw her dart, it struck his eye.
Oh, my eyes! Oh, my eyes!
Oh no!
The wife rushed over to comfort him, but the husband didn't believe her explanation, thinking she was getting back at him. Enraged, he picked up a dart from the ground. The wife noticed something was off with him and pleaded, "Please, don't aim at my stomach, I'm pregnant." This news instantly sobered the husband. The joy of becoming a father made him forget about the game. But as the dart left his hand, he suddenly recalled something from the past. On their wedding night, he overheard his wife's best friend gossiping.